What's the deal, family, man? Welcome back to the Realist Reaction channel on YouTube. It's your boy Sean, and we here with another banger for y'all, man. So look, we got the 2020 Bahrain Grand Prix. This is Romain. I want to say that's right. Romain Grossjean. He had a crazy crash. He walks away. This is at the 2020 Bahrain Grand Prix. He had a crazy crash, everything going up in flames. He ends up walking away with some injuries, but at least he walked away from it, man. So if you don't know about the Bahrain Grand Prix, it's in Sakhir, Bahrain, which is in between Saudi Arabia and Qatar. The 2020 Bahrain Grand Prix was supposed to be in March, but it ended up happening in November of last year, right? So this is like 57 laps or something like that. Yeah, 57 laps. And it's the 15th round of the 2020 Formula One World Championship. All right, so I'm not gonna act like I know anything about Formula One because I do not. I'm just throwing out some background information for people who might not know anything at all. At least I got some information for y'all. So we're gonna check out this this race and this crash, and we're gonna pretty much start it from where it looks like before the crash happened, right after the crash happened, another video right after, and then we're gonna get into the story of actual Romain Grossjean and how he was able to like escape the car and all that stuff. So yeah, we're gonna start from the with the action, and we're gonna get into the story after that. So hopefully y'all enjoy it. If you do, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what it is. And I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. Let's get straight into it.
Car was just pulling all the way to the right hand side. Oh,
right there, yep. Damn.
The fact that Romain Grossjean has survived that crash is not only miraculous.
Romain decided to come across the pack, look. And Danny decided to come across the pack, look. And Danny Kvyat couldn't do anything about that. And he met a barrier.
Yeah, honestly, the dude behind him, 26 right here, you just going. You going. Dude trying to cut you off basically, and his wheel went over yours, which, I mean, you can't do nothing about.
That was coming towards the track at about 30 degrees. Just a misunderstanding in the pack there, because there was they were basically ahead of Romain Grossjean there. Damn. They were tripping over each other a little bit, so he steered right to see
with Romain Grossjean.
All right, now this his video.
The start of the race, I think is going to look very pretty at all. Kimi Raikkonen going off the track on the left-hand side now. Grossjean goes across, and thankfully we freeze it right there. We don't want to see the impact, we really don't. And Romain Grossjean having to hurdle away from the scene of a big fire.
Bro, these cars can go, I think, like 200, somewhere between 200, 250 miles per hour. Like, they're built light. They're built light enough with good enough engines and big enough top. Like, they're built to go very fucking fast, but they're also very light, so they can move fast too. So these cars can go up to 200 miles per hour, but that also means that they're very fragile. So any type of accident, bro, it could be really, really bad.
And that's the medical delegate who starts in the Mercedes estate at the back of the grid. So they've been able to stop immediately. And look at that Van der Merwe.
But they would have been first on the scene because they, as you say, start behind the pack.
That's wild.
And every time.
We're gonna check out another video. I think this one's right after, like a top video, a helicopter view, or whatever, aerial view, of right after it happened. God damn. God damn. The whole back end is gone. There's the front end somewhere in pieces, just lit up on fire. All types of gasoline and racing fuel and shit. God damn.
Fährt über das Vorderrad von Danny Kvyat und schlägt ein. Und jetzt achten Sie bitte auch auf die Besatzung des Medical Cars. Van der Merwe ist der Pilot, also der Fahrer des Medical Cars, und ich glaube, der rennt da gleich immer hin und dann raus aus dieser Situation. Genau, da ist er schon.
Wow. Hopped right out. Bro, imagine you the other racer after that. You just like, damn, bro.
Now this is after turn 3, and you see Grossjean, one car out there, and then Grossjean to the right-hand side. Going
My God,
straight.
it's torn the car in half. No wonder the fuel came out of it.
Yeah.
I said the fuel was in the middle of the car, and it's literally...
Whoa!
That's crazy, bro. Man, my full screen tripping today. My bad, y'all.
Out there, as you can see.
That's extraordinary.
Right there on that side.
Yeah.
Just the car...
It's gone through the barrier, you see. The car's gone through the barrier.
Literally turned to stress. That's insane, bro. But these cars aren't made to be... they're made to be fast. They're Formula 1 cars. They're not made to be safe, necessarily. They're safe... They're as safe as they can be for how fast they're trying to make them. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to be as safe as they can be. But they're not made to be necessarily a safe car. They're made to be fast.
And that's then been sort of used as a wrench, as it were, to literally rip the car in half.
Wow, there's Romain Grossjean.
Unbelievable. Infinitely strong. And the tethers holding the wheels on. Romain.
Bro, look at that shit. It's just ripped in half. That's crazy. Damn.
And went with the front of the chassis underneath the barriers.
Yeah.
Extraordinary.
Well, the halo saved his life.
He's gone to the hospital.
All right, that's wild. Okay, now we're going to hear him tell us how he got out of that somehow. Which is gonna be a whole nother situation. This that first person, he gonna tell you what happened more than I can tell you.
When movement stops, open my eyes, and the first thing I did, undo the seatbelt, try to remove the wheel. It was gone, so at least one less concern, and then try to jump out.
But the flames are already erupting all around you.
Initially, if I take through from that point, it's 28 seconds, but for me it looks more like 1 minute 30, and you will see through the explanation. So it stops. I open my eyes. I undo the seatbelt, steering wheel gone, and I want to jump out, and I hit something on top of my helmet. I feel I hit something, so I sit back down and say, oh, I must be upside down against the barrier, so I will wait that they come and help me. So I sit back down and I look on the right and I look on the left, and then I say, oh, it's all orange. That's strange. Few things. Is it sunset? No, it's not sunset. Is it the light from the circuits? No. Also, the tear-off starts to melt. So, oh, it's fire. Okay, no, I don't have time that they come. So this time I try.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this fool really just sat there like, I'm gonna wait till they come. I'm like, bro, the whole car was in flames as soon as it crashed. But apparently he didn't know it was in flames yet. So that's crazy. So he was like, the flames were around him or something, and he wasn't even knowing there was flames yet. But the inside of the car is melting. That's when he must have started freaking out.
Try to go up a bit more to the right, doesn't work. Go back down, try a bit more to the left, doesn't work. So I sit back down, and then there's a bit of swearing going on. And I said, no, I can't finish like this. I can't finish like this. I thought about Niki Lauda, because to me it's funny, is the driver that I love the most to history of Formula 1. And I said, no, I can't finish like Niki, can't finish like this, cannot be my last race, it cannot be.
So Niki, somebody is I'm guessing is a Formula racing guy who died in a crash? That's what I'm guessing. Let me know in the comments.
Niki, my last race. So I try again, I'm stuck, and then comes the part which is the less funny one. Funny is not the word, but the most scary one is I sit back down, all my muscle relaxes, almost not have a smile, but in peace with myself, thinking I'm dead.
Damn.
I will die. And then I thought, which part's gonna burn first? Is it the foot? Is it the hands? Is it gonna be painful? Very, very strange feeling, you know. I think
that's a scary thought right there. But also, live your life. You know what I'm saying? This a whole nother side conversation. But live your life the way you want to, and make sure you happy with the way you live your life. He was about to die, being burnt alive inside of a fucking car, which is probably the worst. I mean, being burnt alive is probably the worst way somebody could go out. He's about to do that, but he's at peace with himself, and he's okay if that happens because he's lived the life. He's lived his life by his choice, the way he's wanted to live it, with probably minimal to no regrets. So if that's a lesson for you, you know what I'm saying? Live your life the way you want to. No regrets, no matter what anybody got to say. Because if something happens in a freak shit situation that you're in happens, you want to be able to know that, okay, with the foresight, knowing that this might be my last little minute or whatever, I'm okay with everything and be at peace with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't die with no peace. Die with peace. If you know what I'm saying, that's just a side lesson. But for real talk though, real talk. That's deep.
You know, sometimes we are close to death. We're a bit scared. This time, death for me was here, and I named it Benoit. Don't ask me why. I just had to put a name on it, and I call it Benoit. And then I don't know if that moment allowed me to recover a bit, get my brain, try to find another solution. I thought about my kids, and I said, no, I cannot die today. For my kids, I cannot die. I've got to see them. And then I had the idea to twist my head like this, go up, and turn my body, and it works. But then my foot is stuck on the pedal.
Dang.
So I've got to go back down in the car, pull as hard as I can on my left leg. I mean, the shoe stayed where my foot was, and my foot came out. And then I do it again, and I went through, and the shoulder went through. And at the time, I knew the shoulder had passed the halo part. I was going to leave. You know, I know I've got two of my hands on the fire, on the halo. I can see my gloves. They're red normally. They start going full black, and I can feel the pain and the burn. But I'm going up. Then I jump on the barrier, and then I feel Ian that pulls on my overall, and that is an extraordinary feeling. When he pulls me, I'm like, there's someone with me. I'm alive, and I'm gonna. And then I feel like on my back, from the back, and then Ian talks to me, say, sit down. You know, very as you would with anyone that could have had a concussion or so on. And I gave him. I say, talk to me normally. So I guess from that point he knew I was okay.
Coherent.
And Jean Todt came in the medical center, and he asked me my wife's number straight away. So I gave him the number, and then he tried to call, and it's on a voicemail. He tried to come with a voicemail. I'm like, no. Eventually, Marion, it's Jean, I'm with Romain. And then he puts on speakerphone and say, Mosquito. I call my wife Mosquito. Mosquito, I'm here. Here. And she exploded in a laugh as well as cry, and she was with the kids. And
wow, he calls his wife Mosquito. But hey, man, that's crazy though, bro. Like I said, man, appreciate your life. You know what I'm saying? F1 is crazy. It's a whole nother different, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing these racing kind of style reactions from motorbikes to F1s to rallies. All that shit is mad dangerous. But it's a part of the sport and a part of the game, man. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope it wasn't too, you know what I'm saying, too crazy for y'all. I hope it was just enjoyable. But yeah, if you want me to react to more stuff, you already know what to do. Leave it in the comments. Love and appreciate y'all. Catch you on it.